What's happening, YouTube? Charles and Chargers back for another video, and we're going to go through a little stack of mail today. Man, this week in football, Chargers again, dropping one, losing Omari and Hampton for at least 4 weeks. They put him on IR. Yeah, boy. Just seems just kind of that season. Crazy football, though. This is the worst week of pick'ems I've ever had. Win 5 games in pick'ems. My buddy and I were texting each other. I'm like, this might be the worst we've ever had. He's like, yeah, pretty much. Upsets galore. Houston destroying Baltimore didn't hurt my feelings one bit. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so Jacksonville upsetting Kansas City. Wow. So, I mean, fun games. I mean, kind of like see them upsets every once in a while, but holy cow. So, see if we can get back on track this week. At least I won both my fantasy games. So there's that. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's get into the mail here. First off, picked up, I've got the base coming, but this is the refractor. Cam Skattebo. This guy is hands down my favorite rookie. I love this freaking guy. He's just a lot of fun. He reminds me exactly of Mike Alstott. This kid's just a lot of fun, man. So, kind of wish I would have picked this stuff up when it was cheaper, but I'm not that smart sometimes. So, I got the Skattebo refractor. Got the tops now. Cal Ripken Jr. Celebrate Iron Man on 30th anniversary of 2,131st game. I remember my dad and I actually got to sit and watch this game. If I remember right, it was on ESPN or something. It was nationally televised because it was obviously a huge moment in baseball. So that was pretty cool. So got that. Tops now. Moises Ballesteros. First MLB homer nearly caught by Cubs legend. He hit it right to Rizzo. Bounces off Rizzo's hand, someone else catches it, and Rizzo says, that's why I'm retired now. I can't catch those anymore. And speaking of, Anthony Rizzo, Cubs legend, takes in the joys of Wrigley Field. This was awesome. He had a lot of fun. And if I remember right, his jersey was signed by kids, cancer patients he went to visit. If I remember right. I could be mistaken on that, but I swear it was. So, I love this guy, man. He's just, baseball's losing a good one. Just an awesome person, has fun. And I didn't realize they did this, but Topps does this now when you hit a parallel. And I finally hit a parallel. And it doesn't tell you what it is, but we got an out of 50. 43 out of 50. Would have been awesome if it was 44 out of 50, but that's okay. I finally got a parallel. I was on a hot streak for a while, and then, man, I went ice cold. Kind of like the Cubs bats in the playoffs. That's a different story, though. Just ridiculous. I'm fed up with Swanson. These playoffs, he's been at bat 13 times and struck out 9 times. He struck out as many times as Ferris Bueller was late or absent. Ridiculous. I would love the Cubs to sign Bo, Schwarber, and then every pitcher available on a free agent market, starter or bullpen, because it's just, they need a lot to move forward. All right. AJ Lee, I was shooting for a parallel, so I got 2 of these. didn't work, but that's okay. Let's Light It Up makes long-awaited WWE return. This was cool to see. Even though she's going after Becky, still, that was cool to see. I mean, who better for her to come back against, you know, Seth and Becky. You know, they're going to protect her and make everything look good. And it just seems like they're all having fun, you know, working together. So it's pretty cool. And then let's get into some Cactus Jack. Stephanie Vaquer. I love her. This is the Astro Knights. I got to be honest with you. I'm not going to pick up the base and stuff because I do not like the picture they used for her base card. So I'm just like, I'm not going to bother with it. This one I like this. That's a good picture. The Astro Knights parallel insert. Then we've got the Seth freaking Rollins base. Sorry about that glare. Then we got the Seth. I forget the name of this insert. Famed Phantoms, that's right. And then we got, I'm really drawing, Rodeo Rebels. I'm really drawing a blank on these inserts today. That's a cool picture. I like that one. Then we got the Becky. And the Rodeo Rebels. I got to be honest, I'm not wild about the Cactus Jack set. And I do have the finest Seth and Becky cards coming. But just my opinion, I think finest sucks. The look of the cards and stuff like that. I mean, I'm kind of obviously I'm a huge Seth and Becky collector, so I want those cards themselves, but I will not be spending money on a box. I don't care for the set. Jamie Hayter, Copper Effects from Metal, AEW Metal. Then we got some inserts here. Kenny Omega, Smooth. I like Kenny. I have a feeling he's on the back end of his career, though, with injuries and stuff like that. And hopefully I'm wrong, but I think he's kind of on the back end. We'll see. Then got the Allure straps. Nicholas and Matthew. Young Bucks. I love the Bucks, man. I know they're a controversial team. It's either a love-hate. I love the Bucks. Got to meet them at a Ring of Honor show. I think it was back in 2015 in Chicago Ridge, I think it was. And couldn't ask for a better experience, man. They're cool. They're very professional. They ask your name. They call you by your name the entire time you're talking to them. And then there's only one or two people behind us, my buddy and I, after we met them. So we're off to the side putting our autographed, we got autographed 8x10s. We're putting those away. We both put them in like the protectors because we're both collectors. And the Bucks actually come up and talk to us again after that. So I mean, it was pretty cool. They're cool dudes, man. Say what you will about them in the ring or whatnot, whether you like them or not, but to me that was a cool experience and something I won't forget. So, and then finally added this. Speaking of the Bucks, got the dual auto. One of these finally popped up for a good price and I snagged it right away. So very happy to get that. So that is actually it for this one, guys. So I rambled on for about 10 minutes for just a small stack, so I apologize for that. But, all right, it's Tuesday. We've got the American League side of the playoffs tonight. I would love to see Toronto put the Yankees to bed. No offense to the Yankees. I don't have any issue with them. I just, obviously, I want to see the Toronto advance and see if Bo can come back for the ALCS. And who knows, maybe even the World Series. We'll see. That Detroit and Seattle series is pretty fun so far. Got Julio showing up, doing his thing, so we'll see what happens. The Cubs look dead in the water. Milwaukee is that good this year. They really are. They're playing to win one for Euchre. God rest his soul. So we'll see what happens. But I have babbled on enough. Let me know what you think about the pickups. Like, comment, subscribe. And thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and talk to you later.